Welcome to Just One Day, the channel dedicated to travel enthusiasts seeking unique and exciting experiences to explore the world's cities in just 24 hours. Today we will discover Athens, the capital of Greece. With a history spanning millennia of culture and civilization, the city is a captivating mosaic of antiquity and modernity. At the heart of ancient Greece, Athens witnessed the birth of democracy, philosophical progress, and unparalleled art. Currently, with a population exceeding 3 million, Athens is the economic, cultural, and political hub of modern Greece. Its bustling neighborhoods coexist with archaeological monuments, creating an extraordinary fusion of lifestyles. The city is adorned with tangible evidence of its rich past, such as the Acropolis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dominates the urban landscape with its majestic Parthenon. In addition to its historical remnants, Athens hosts a vibrant cultural scene, featuring world-class museums, ancient and contemporary theaters, and a cuisine celebrating Mediterranean tradition. Athens ranks 17th among the most visited cities in Europe, with 10.5 million travelers immersing themselves in the streets of Athens to experience the enchantment of a city that has embraced modernity without losing its connection to its historical heritage. In every corner, Athens tells a story of resilience, innovation, and a deep love for life. This wonderful land looks forward to welcoming you to lead you through its monuments, charming streets, and every corner. Needless to say, the waters and coastlines of Greece are crystal clear and characteristic, among the most beautiful in the Mediterranean. When to visit Athens then? What is the best and most convenient period? Let's discover it together. Athens can be considered a year-round destination, with a Mediterranean climate that includes mild and sometimes rainy winters. Snow is rare, and hot, long, and sunny summers. In summer, Athens is the hottest European capital, with temperatures reaching up to 40 degrees C, while from November to February, the sky is often cloudy, and precipitation peaks, although overall not abundant. From January to March, temperatures never drop below 5 degrees Celsius, with highs around 14 degrees Celsius. From April to May, temperatures range from a minimum of 9 degrees C to a maximum of 24 degrees C. From June to August, the real heat begins, with average temperatures reaching 33 degrees C and peaks up to 40 degrees C. From September to December, the weather starts to become milder again, with lows around 12 degrees C and highs around 23 degrees C. Athens is not as expensive as, for example, Mykonos or Santorini, and since the beginning of the recession we all know, prices have experienced an even more significant drop. That said, it's worth going in the low season, like late summer when it empties of many tourists, and prices drop, or in January and February since these cooler months are less crowded. Athens is one of those cities we all hear about during our school years. Indeed, it is a city of great historical and cultural interest, and certainly deserves at least one visit. Its history is well known, named in honor of the goddess Athena, who, according to legend, swore to protect and make it rich and powerful. Here, among many things, the first democratic form of government was also adopted. A day full of things to see is ahead. Discover with us the itinerary of Athens in one day. The itinerary includes the main stops in Athens, excluding attractions that would take too much time to visit. The itinerary starts with the must-see of Athens, the wonderful Acropolis, the city's symbol. Its visit will take up your entire morning, but it cannot be missed. For lunch, descend from the Acropolis and stop at Monastiraki, the neighborhood that develops at its base, one of the most characteristic in the city. Then, make a stop at Syntagma Square and reach the largest museum in all of Greece, the National Museum of Athens, truly unmissable. In the evening, enjoy the characteristic district of Plaka, one of the oldest in Athens, full of bars, restaurants, and taverns, perhaps taking part in a dinner with a Greek dance show. 1. Acropolis. It is impossible to be in Athens without visiting the immense Acropolis, the undisputed symbol of the city. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the hill on which it stands overlooks Athens, making it visible from any point. Here, you will find significant archaeological remains dating back to the period of ancient Greece, between the 2nd and 5th centuries BC. It is an absolute must-see, even though the visit will take up your entire morning. There are truly many things to see, starting with the imposing Parthenon, the Temple of Athena Nike, the Erechtheion, the Propylaea, and the Theatre of Dionysus. Moreover, due to its location, you can enjoy a wonderful view of the entire city from here. Visit information. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., extended hours in summer and on full moon nights. Full admission €20, reduced €10. 2. Monastiraki and Syntagma Square. To reach this stop, 10 minutes on foot. After visiting the Acropolis, For lunch, head to the Monastiraki district at the foot of the hill, one of the most characteristic neighborhoods in the city. Stop at one of the many traditional cuisine restaurants and after lunch, take a stroll through the stalls of the famous Monastiraki flea market. Then, in just a 10-minute walk, reach Syntagma Square, the Constitution Square. It is the center of modern Athens, where you will also find the Hellenic Parliament building and the tomb of the unknown soldier. Just one day advice. At every hour, the changing of the guard takes place in Syntagma Square, an experience not to be missed. The Greek guards, called evzones, wear a distinctive uniform with a fustanella, skirt, and shoes with pom-poms. 3. National Archaeological Museum of Athens. To reach this stop, 10 minutes by metro. From Syntagma Square, take metro line M2, 2 minutes, to Ammonia Square, another large and important square in the city, and then walk 10 minutes to reach the National Archaeological Museum of Athens, the largest museum in Greece and one of the most important in the world. It is a visit not to be missed, and from April to October, the museum is open until 8 p.m., giving you plenty of time to explore. Inside, numerous artifacts are preserved, dating from the Mycenaean Empire to the Roman Empire. Don't miss the sumptuous funeral mask of Agamemnon, the bronze of Poseidon, and the head of Zeus. Visit information. Open from November to March, Chu 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Wedmon, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. From April to October, Chu 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Wedmon, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Admission from April to October, €12. From November to March, €6. Just one day advice. The museum is extensive and there are many things to see. We recommend checking the map on the official website before your visit. Downloadable PDF. Alternatively, you can download the audio guide to your phone. 4. Plaka. To reach this stop, 15 minutes by metro. After the visit, take metro line M1 or M2 and reach the Plaka district, one of the oldest and most characteristic in Athens. This area, also located at the foot of the Acropolis, not far from Monastiraki, is almost entirely pedestrian and closed to traffic, full of bars, taverns, and restaurants. The ideal place to spend the evening. But that's not all. This is one of the best places to experience Greek cuisine and attend traditional music performances in Athens. You can dine or spend an evening listening to Live Rembetika, the Greek blues. Activities and ideas for alternative itineraries. Family city tour, morning Acropolis, afternoon Temple of Olympian Zeus, National Garden, changing of the guard at Syntagma Square, evening Monastiraki. Off the beaten path. Itinerary, morning Plato's Academy excavations and museum, ruins of the Ceramico. Afternoon, National Observatory of Athens and Philippapu Hill with Socrates prisons. Evening Monastiraki and Plaka, free attractions. Itinerary, morning Plato's Academy excavations, Omnia Square, Monastiraki, and Flea Market, changing of the guard at Syntagma Square. Afternoon National Gardens and Mount Lycabettus. Evening Plaka, Temples itinerary, morning Acropolis. Afternoon Agora and Acropolis Museum. Evening Plaka, how to get around in Athens. Athens, the capital of Greece, is a city where time seems to have stood still. Strolling through its neighborhoods means taking a step back in time. Moving around on foot allows you to capture all its beauty. You can wander through the alleys of Monastiraki and Plaka, admiring the magnificent Acropolis, or visit some of the world's most important museums. Here are all our tips on how to get around in Athens. Despite its size, Athens is a city to be explored on foot. The main attractions are all close to each other in the center, and to ensure you don't miss out on the classics, we recommend joining a guided walking tour of the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and the Acropolis Museum with a local guide. In some cases, such as reaching the Piraeus area, you may need to use public transportation. The most convenient and fastest option is definitely the metro, which connects the center with the airport as well. Alternatively, for a first approach to the city, we recommend hopping on the tourist bus. Avoid urban buses, which are not user-friendly and are heavily affected by traffic. Renting a car is also not recommended due to traffic issues, reckless driving, and a lack of parking. Opt for the convenient Uber service instead. A car can be a good solution for exploring the surroundings, but even in this case, you can rely on guided tours like the Meteora train tour or the Cape Sunion and Temple of Poseidon tour. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey to Athens. We hope you've cherished every single moment and felt as excited as we did. Our chapter in Athens concludes here, but many more adventures are on the way. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Subscribe to our Just One Day channel to stay updated on our adventures around the world. Turn on notifications to be the first to see our new content. Heartfelt thanks for your support and for being part of our community. See you in the next video.